Well, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It is Friday, October 24th. I can't believe it. 1 week from now, the little hobgoblins will all be out trick-or-treating. How cute will that be? It is a lovely day here in my neck of the woods. It's like 43 or 44 degrees maybe. It's supposed to warm up a little bit more, which is good. But it is a beautiful day. Yeah. So we're getting very excited about the fairs that we're doing. We've been very, very busy little elves it's 10 o'clock. It is 10 o'clock. So let us continue. But good morning officially to Friday Franklin Stamping. It's a lovely day, as I said a minute ago. And today I'm going to show you hey, Jan, good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for popping in. And today I'm going to show you this beautiful, beautiful card that Amy Conders created. She's an incredible creative demonstrator. I don't know where she lives, but anyway, she does beautiful work. So you should attach yourself to her website because she makes beautiful things. And one of the beautiful things is this absolutely stunning card. Now, for some reason, I can't try, probably because this is embossed. And hey, Nancy, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome aboard today. Because it's embossed and it's got glimmer paper, maybe the shine is going to probably, like right now. Sorry. But anyway, you'll get the gist of it. So let me show you how to make this. And I'm going to tell you next week, my Monday and Tuesday classes, this is the only card that we're going to do because it's a number of steps and it takes a little bit longer to make. So I just want to make sure that we have plenty of time to do this. So let me move this out of the way. Good morning, Colleen McDuffie. Thank you for joining in this morning. It's so nice to have my peeps join me. I love it. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of thick basic white cardstock, which I absolutely love. I don't use it a lot. I should use it more often. I have plenty of it, but I don't. So I don't know. Wait a minute. Let me see if this is going to make things better. Yeah, maybe. Okay. So this is the basic white. This is my base. You know the whole routine with this. I want to make sure it's even, and it is. I had to put a new blade on my cutter because you see that little bit of fuzziness there, actually. You know what? I'm thinking I might trim this out just because I could trim it out just a little nanosecond here because I don't like that little fuzziness. That is only because of my blade, my mat. The mat needed to be replaced rather. So let me just take this one off too. I don't like that little fuzziness. It doesn't look good to me. Anyway, okay, so that's done. There, I'm a happy camper now. All right, so the next thing I did was, or the next thing Amy did, was she took a piece of this absolutely stunning paper. This is called, it's called the Silent Snowfall 12 by 12 specialty designer paper. And if you can see this, this is like a piece of paper that's been embossed, but it's just very, very subtle embossed snowflakes, and it's lovely. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to put this right on here, right on my base. And of course, I misplaced where is my, oh, I don't know where it is. Oh, wait a minute. I do need to get it. Let me go get my silicone pad. I can't work without my silicone pad. I don't know what I did with it. It's around here somewhere. This whole house, my studio has become the mass production center for our craft fairs, besides Steph's house in Bellingham and Jen's house in Acton. So it's pretty crazy. All right, here we go. Silicone pad and my adhesive. And I'm just going to put some adhesive on all four sides like that. And you'll notice there is a slight difference in color. You know, all whites aren't all white. This is basic white. And this is this is white as well, but there is a difference. Yeah, there is a difference in whites. And And I love the contrast that this makes. This white with the snowflake to specialty paper, it looks like it's just got a little shade of gray in it. But I love it. Okay, so that's that. So now we get into the fun part. What Amy did was she used the Delicate Pine stamp set. Here it is right here with the dies that go with it. These are absolutely beautiful. They're intricate, they're detailed. They're just, I'm going to show you the dies that I did not use. These are the dies that I did not use. You get a lot of them. I think there's 22, right? 22. But these are the ones that I did use right here. The very large snowflake, the medium snowflake, the little snowflake, and then the ferns. This one right here. So these are the ones that I used. Okay, so I already went ahead and I stamped them, used my Versamark, used my silver embossing powder, and these are how they came out. Look at how stunning these are. I didn't need to do this on camera because everybody knows how to do this. So there we go. Whoops, let's get that in again. So you have all three of them. And then I went ahead and cut them out with the dies. All right, so that's that. So then I also took the Textured Notes dies, and I used the Warm Winter Wishes stamp, and I embossed that as well in the silver. So that's that. So then, this is what you have to do. You're going to take what I did was I'm going to take my message and I'm going to put it on, first of all, I'm going to take my base and I'm going to put it on my grid paper. Now, you know that this grid paper is 16 inches by 15, yeah. So the middle is this dark line, and I'm going to use this as a reference because I want to make sure that I get this as even as possible. So knowing that my card, the width of my card, let me show you right here. The width of this card is 4 1/4. So 2 1/8 is going to be the midpoint on this. So I know that these blocks are 1/4 inch. So I have to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then move it over to 1/8 of an inch. So here we have the dead center point and the dead center point of my card. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Warmest Winter Wishes, and I'm going to add some adhesive to it, and I'm going to bring it in, and I know that the midpoint here is right in between the W and the R, between the winter and the wishes. And I'm going to put this right at the bottom of my card base with just a little tiny bit of this snowflake cardstock showing, and I'm just going to press that. Oh, you can't even see that. There we go. There we go, right like that. All right. So now I know this is dead center, and I can just measure it here and show you that this is 1 inch from the end and this is 1 inch from the end. So this is perfect. I'm very happy with that. Now what I'm going to do is the next thing is I'm going to take these absolutely exquisite pieces of fern that I cut out with the metallic paper. Aren't they beautiful? They're just stunning. Now, the whole point is, this is your point of reference. These little guys are your point of reference. So let me put this back on here where it needs to be. Whoops. I should have made a mark here. Let me make a mark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and yeah, okay, so it's going to be here and here. I don't want to get any pencil on my paper, but I just want to know that those are the guys. Oh, you can't even see that. Let me move this up a bit so you can see it. I'm going to do it up here so you can see. All right, so I'm going to put a pencil mark here and here and here and here. All right, now this is going to go on like this. And I want to make sure that this tip is right in between my W and my R. Neat trick to find the center. Thank you, Beth. Hello, Beth. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Pick Me Up tool and I'm going to take a glue dot. And I'm going to take this glue dot and I am going to eyeball it. So I want it right underneath this circle right here. So I'm just going to very carefully lift this up and put this down right like that. Okay. And once you get this one in, it's pretty even. All right, so make sure, again, the tip of the fur in between the R and the W, bring it up just a little bit and place it right on like that. Perfect. Now I'm going to take another one. You know, here's my glue dot etiquette. There, I pull up the piece of paper, and here is my next glue dot right there. I rip that paper off, and the next person knows there's the next glue dot. I don't even know who taught me that, but anyway, it helps. Now, I'm just going to very carefully lift this up, and I'm going to put another glue dot right there and bring that down. So it is anchored. And once again, another glue dot. And I'm going to do the same thing here. All right, and then I'm going to put this down just like this. Perfect. Okay, now those are empty. I'm not worried about this at all because the snowflake is going to take care of it. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take another glue dot, just sent that note. Wait a minute, Jen, you just sent that note to you, haha. Oh, a note. Maybe it was about the glue dots. All right, so here's another glue dot that's going to go on the center of that. And then I'm going to take this next fern. Now, the whole idea here is that this is going to be cattywampus. And I'm going to bring it in. I don't want it to overlap up here. I want it to separate just a tiny little smidgeola like that. All right, so that's going to go like that. Perfect. And again, another glue dot. Tear that paper. Everybody who comes to my house knows that I have only 2 rules: glue dot therapy and my ribbon scissors. All right, so that's that. And then I'm just going to put that down just like that so it's close but not touching. And then I'm going to take care of the other side. See where this is a little bit time consuming, but the effect of this is stunning. Absolutely stunning. I think you'll agree. Amy is a very, very, very talented demonstrator. I love her projects that she does. So there we go. There's that one. Then I'm going to take this and another glue dot, and it's going to go right on the top right there like that. And now I'm going to take this one and I'm going to bring it in, because I don't want it to touch, but I want it to be really close like that. Perfect. See, this is the base for putting your snowflakes, the layers on. All right, so this is going to have a little glue dot right there. I decided glue dots were probably the easiest, and now I'm going to press it down and see they're close to each other, but they're not touching. We don't want them to touch. I forwarded this video to Beth to see how to center the card using the grid paper. Ah, thank you. I got it. Yep. I love my grid paper for so many reasons, especially when you're doing things that you have to have pretty much perfect measurement. All right, so that glue dot goes down like that, and then you're going to put it here so these guys don't touch, but they meet. Perfect. Okay, there. Look at how that looks. Isn't that nice? All right, so now what we're going to do, we're going to get into the easy part. I've already, as I said before, I already stamped and used the silver embossing paper and cut them out. Now I'm going to take some dimensionals. I'm going to actually use up these dimensionals because I have a gazillion of them. And what did I do here? My scissors. And I'm going to take the sides of this and just trim that out like that. And trim this out. I'm very frugal when it comes to this stuff. So I'm going to put one on each of the points because I want it to make sure that it's going to pop up nicely. I mean, this is such a stunning card. This is just, I mean, it just makes me happy looking at it. And I know, you know, there are certain people that are going to be the recipients of these beautiful cards. All right, and I am going to put, I'm going to put one on the center. Okay, like that. Actually, you know what? I really probably don't even need to put one on the center. But, all right, let me bring this back in. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take all these pieces off. And there is an alignment here that you want to follow because you want to make sure that you get all 4 layers showing very nicely. And the way to do that is you're going to turn it. Now, you see how you have these points are the tallest points. They actually match the fern, but we don't want it that way. What we're going to do is I'm going to turn it so that this point, the smaller point, is going to go in between these two. It actually kind of overlays that, and you just put it down like that and you just eyeball it, but you can see that this point is now laying on top of that fern. This point is on that fern. This point is on this fern. This one is on this fern. This one is on this fern. And that one is right there. So now just press that baby right down like that. Woohoo! Isn't that pretty? And yet now we have another one to do. So we're going to put some dimensionals on this one. And thank you, Amy Condas, for making such an exquisite card. Just an absolutely gorgeous card. There we go. Whoops. And one more. And one more. Oh, this was split in two. So I got to get this one off. Sometimes if I just put my fingernail, that little piece of paper pops it right up. It's nice. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to turn it so that the biggest point, this point, is going to go right there. Whoops. So I'm going to bring it in just like this, just like that. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. And press that down. And then we're going to get to the little one. Here's the little one. Now, for this one, I found that that using the mini dots works best. These little tiny my mini dots. So I'm going to put one on the end of each of these. This part is a little bit thinner than the glue dot, these little mini glue dots. So I'm just going to do it like this, which will be just fine. It's going to be fine. All right, I think that's good. Now let's pop these little ones off. Now don't forget, everybody, you only have another week to sign up to be a demonstrator and take advantage of this incredible $35 sale or the other one. All right, so let's bring this in. Now this one is going to go like this. So this fern is going to meet up with that fern just like that. And see what happens. You get these little peaks of these side ferns popping right out like that. Isn't that stunning? Look at that. Isn't that just absolutely gorgeous? It's so pretty, and in real life, it's even more exquisite. But wait, we're not done yet. We have to put some gems on. I love these frosted iridescent dots. They come in 4 different colors. You can use whatever color you want. On this one, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the purple. I'm going to take these purple ones out like this. This bag got totally demolished. I have no idea what happened, but it did. So anyway, let's get these. I'm going to take a big one, and I'm going to put a big one like right here. And then I'm going to put another one. Let's see. I'm going to take a smaller size, this one, and I'm going to put it like right there. And then I'm going to take another one, and I'm going to put it like right there. Okay, so there is the outside. Looks so full and beautiful. Thank you, Beth. It really does. I mean, Amy is just such a talented demonstrator. Okay, so now we have to do the inside. So I'm going to take a piece of 5 1/4 by 4, and I am going to do exactly what Amy did. She took basic gray ink, and she took the message that says that it's the most magical magical time of the year. I'm going to ink this up, and let me bring this down like this so I can get this nice and even. And I'm going to bring it. The other thing I do too, when I'm doing one card, I always use my grid lines. I can tell, you know, I kind of eyeball it so that this horizontal line is mixing with one of the horizontal lines on the grid paper. And then I'm just going, oh, I forgot my pierce pad. 2 weeks in a row. Silly me. All right, so there's that. And then what Amy did next was she took the little tiny snowflake, the littlest, in smoky slate. Yes, it would make an amazing ornament. And I like the way she did this. She stamped half on, and there I go again. I can't believe I did that. For heaven's sakes. Let's get with the program, Barbara Lash. All right, there we go. I'm going to be much happier now. There we go. And there. And then one here, half on, half off. I kind of like the way she did that. All right, so there's that. And then I'm going to take my envelope and do the same thing with the envelope. What set is this from? This is from Delicate Pines. Here it is, Beth, right here, Delicate Pines. It's a bundle. It's the dies are stunning. There are 22 of them, are a lot in there, all different kinds, all different sizes. So there, okay. You know what? I'm even going to do the back because I can. There, perfect. Let me close this up. So there is that. There is this. Let me get some adhesive on the center piece. And what did I do with it? Here it is, right here. And then this is going to go inside the card. Let me get that. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You know, you're right, Beth. That would make a stunning ornament. What a great idea. There we go. So there is the card. Done, done. Beautiful. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh, it's just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I love it. And then the inside, it's the most magical time of the year. And then, of course, the envelope. Hi, Terry. Oh my goodness, it's so nice that you popped on. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So here we go. That's it. So, my friends, that's what we're going to be doing next Monday and Tuesday in my class. This beautiful, beautiful card from Amy Condors. If you're not attached, I said you should go look her up. She's amazing. She does beautiful, beautiful work. And I copy a lot of it. I always give people credit if they've made it. I tweaked mine a little bit, just with the gems, but basically copied it. So, couple things. Again, today is the last day for free shipping on any product order $75 and over in the U.S. Again, another week before the amazing sign-ups promotion ends. It will end again a week from today. So think about that. I mean, it's a win-win situation. Hey, Steph. But what set is that? Delicate Pines. Here it is right here. It's Delicate Pines. It's a bundle. It's amazing. And here's the card. Look at this. This is so stunning. Oh, I can't even tell you how beautiful. In real life, it's like it takes your breath away. And it's fun to make, too. So that's what we're going to make Monday and Tuesday of next week. So now I must get back to preparing for the amazing fairs that Steph and Jen and I are doing. We're doing one a week from tomorrow at the Congregational Church in Acton from 10 to 3. Hope you can come and pop in and see us. We have a lot of things. The three of us have been working like elves. Elves, elves, elves. Steph, you're so funny. And then on the 14th, 15th, and 16th at the Shriners Auditorium in Wilmington, Massachusetts, Jen, Steph, and I are going to be there for 3 days. And we have a ton of things. I mean, literally, I'll be taking a video to show you. Jan, I hope you have a great week too. Thank you so much, my Canadian friends, Jan and Beth, for popping in. I appreciate everybody. I thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next week. On Halloween, we'll be stamping together. Have a great one, my friends. Namaste.